Good morning. This is Sindhuja, Assistant Professor for Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Meher. And for today's topic, I'm going to take attitude and motivation. Introduction. What is attitude? Attitude represents how a person thinks or feels about someone or something. It is a person's mental outlook which defines the way we think or feel anything. The major factors that affects a person's attitudes are education, experience and environment. A person's attitude can differ from each other. It can be positive, negative or neutral views which shows one's like and dislikes for someone or something. Let's see about three concepts of attitude. First one is cognitive attitude, second one is affective attitude, and third one is behavioral attitude. What is cognitive attitude? So we have some belief in something, right? That is called as an cognitive attitude. Example, gender discrimination. Actually, gender discrimination is widespread. This is an opinion which evaluates the topic of discrimination that based on gender. Second one is affective attitude. It is defined as it is emotional or feeling segment of an attitude. Example, I don't like John because he discriminates against minorities. That is an example for affective attitude. And third one is a behavioral attitude. So it refers to an intention to behave in certain way towards someone or something. The best example for behavioral attitude is employees working in an organization commonly can follow certain behavior for the purpose of betterment of the organization. So that is the best example for behavioral attitude. What are the factors that majorly affect attitude? So there are primarily three factors that determine our attitude and they are environment, experience and education. So first one is environment. So environment consists of the following things and first one is home, second one is workplace, media, cultural background, religious background, traditions and beliefs, social environment and political environment. In home it refers to siblings, parents, relatives, neighbors and friends. And in school it comes like teachers, school staff, seniors and juniors. In workplace it was like colleagues, superiors and subordinates. In media it was like a television, newspapers, magazines, radio and movies. So in experiences part, our behavior changes according to our experiences with people and events in our life. So if we have a positive experience with a person, our attitude towards him or her becomes positive and vice versa. And for education, it refers to both formal and informal education. It was not like just an academic qualification. Knowledge is a major part of the education and it translates into wisdom, ensuring success. So education make the role of the educator vital. A teacher affects eternity. The ripple effect is immeasurable. We are drowning in information but starving for knowledge and wisdom. So education ought to teach us not only how to make a living but also how to live better and to give the quality of life. So next one is positive attitude. A positive attitude helps you to cope more easily with the daily affairs of life. So it brings optimism in your life and makes it easier to avoid worrying and negative thinking. So it will bring constructive changes into your life and make you happier, brighter and even more successful. People with positive attitudes have certain personality traits that are easy to recognize. They are very caring, confident, patient, and humble. So they have very high expectation of themselves and others. A person with a positive attitude is like a fruit of all season. So he or she will be welcoming for all the days. So what are the benefits of a positive attitude? It increases productivity, fosters teamwork, solves problem, improves quality, makes for congenial atmosphere, breeds loyalty, increases profits, fosters better relationship with employers, employees and customers. It reduces stress, helps a person become a contributing member of society and an asset to their country, makes for a pleasing personality. So these are all the benefits of a positive attitude. So, what are the steps to build a positive attitude? There are 6 steps, and they are: step one, changing the focus and looking for the positive. Step two, making a habit of doing it now. Step three, developing an attitude of gratitude. Step four, getting into a continuous education program. Step five, building a positive self esteem. And step six, staying away from negative influences. Now let's see about negative attitude. So basically people with negative attitudes will blame the whole world, their parents, teachers, spouse, the economy and the government for their failures. Some people criticize no matter what. It does not matter which side you're on. They are always on the other side. They have made a career out of criticism, and they are called as career critics. They criticize as if they will win a prize at a contest. They will find fault in every person and every situation. You will find people like this in every home, family, office, etc. They go around finding fault and telling everybody how bad things and all happening, and blaming the whole world for their own problems. So these comes under negative attitude. Let's see a difference between negative attitude personality and positive attitude personality. In negative attitude, they are always a part of the problem. In case of positive attitude, they are always a part of the answer. Same wise in negative attitude, they always have an excuse. In positive attitude, they always has a program. In negative attitude, this is a problem for every answers, and in positive attitude sees an answer for every problem. And in case of negative attitude, they says it may be possible but it is too difficult. In positive attitude, they'll say it may be difficult but it is possible. Finally, in case of negative attitude, they'll express like it was not my fault, and in case of positive attitude they'll express like I was wrong. So these are all the difference between negative attitude and positive attitude. What is the concept of motivation? Motivation is something that encourages action or feeling. To motivate means to encourage and inspire. Motivation can also mean to turn on or ignite the feelings or action. So motivation is very powerful. In other words, motivation can be defined as motive for action. It is a force that can literally change your life. So this is the concept of motivation. Now let's see the significance and types of motivation. So significance. Once you understand the principle that motivates the motivator, you can proceed to achieve your goal and can motivate others too. Your internal motivation is your drive and attitude. It is contagious. Attitude is the key to getting the response you want from others. How does a person stay motivated and focused? One important tool that has been used by athletes for a long time is called as auto suggestion. So basically motivation is classified into two types, and they are external motivation and internal motivation. And now let's see about the demotivating factors. Some of the demotivating factors are unfair criticism, negative criticism, public humiliation, rewarding the non-performer, which can be demotivating for the performer, failure or fear of failure, success which leads to complacence, and lack of direction, lack of measurable objectives. These are all the demotivating factors. And what are all the motivating factors? A few steps to motivate others, and they are: give recognition, give respect, make work interesting, be a good listener, throw a challenge, help, but don't do for others what they should do for themselves. So these are all the motivating factors. Thank you.